Once upon a time, in a forgotten corner of a desolate town, there lived a man named Hubert. He was a recluse, shunned by society for his grotesque appearance and peculiar behavior. Hubert, a morbidly obese man with greasy hair and unkempt beard, dwelled in a dilapidated house that exuded an eerie aura. The locals whispered tales of Hubert's deranged nature, his twisted mind festering in the depths of his solitude. They spoke of his obsession with darkness, his penchant for collecting macabre artifacts, and his love for all things repulsive. It was said that he reveled in his isolation, finding solace in the grotesque and the abnormal. Hubert's house became a source of dread for the townsfolk, who swore they could hear his maniacal laughter echoing through the night. Some claimed they caught glimpses of twisted shadows dancing behind the tattered curtains, as if Hubert's madness had taken on a physical form. But it was the stench that emanated from his abode that truly sent shivers down their spines, a putrid mix of decay and something far more sinister. One fateful night, a young woman named Emma, driven by morbid curiosity, ventured into Hubert's realm. Armed with nothing but a trembling heart and a dim flashlight, she cautiously stepped over the threshold, her senses assaulted by the overpowering odor that permeated the air. The house seemed to groan under the weight of its secrets as she made her way through the labyrinth of cluttered rooms. As Emma explored the dimly lit corridors, she discovered rooms filled with jars containing grotesque specimens, pickled organs, deformed creatures, and other unnameable horrors. The walls were adorned with disturbing paintings, capturing scenes of unspeakable acts of violence and despair. Each step she took further into Hubert's lair tightened the knot of dread in her gut. Finally, Emma stumbled upon a hidden door, its edges caked with grime and decay. With trembling hands, she pushed it open, revealing a secret chamber bathed in flickering candlelight. The room was adorned with shelves lined with jars, each containing a preserved human heart. The walls were plastered with photographs, showcasing victims in various stages of torment and terror. Suddenly, a creaking sound echoed through the room, and Emma turned to find Hubert standing in the doorway. His bloated figure filled the space, his eyes gleaming with a sickening mix of madness and delight. He spoke in a voice that seemed to crawl under her skin, recounting tales of his dark desires, his insatiable hunger for the grotesque. Paralyzed with fear, Emma could only watch as Hubert lunged forward, his grotesque form overwhelming her senses. His clammy hands closed around her throat, squeezing the life from her as the room spun in a dizzying whirlwind of terror. Her vision blurred, and her last moments were filled with the haunting laughter of Hubert, a sound that would forever echo in the recesses of her tormented soul. The town mourned the loss of Emma, forever haunted by the memory of Hubert and his twisted abode. They boarded up his house, sealing away the horrors that lurked within. But to this day, the legends persist, cautioning those who dare to venture too close to the forgotten house of Hubert, for his malevolent spirit may still linger, in search of new victims to satisfy his insatiable desires.